singles edition, single for the holidays. I'm your girl, Coach Staci. I know it's been a while since we've had the pink table, but guess what? I'm super excited to be back at it yet again. That's right, we are back, and we will be back all of 2023. I just haven't been it out yet, so just now, you guys, I have some amazing people with me who happen to all be single. What does the shirt say? It says, yep. Still single. And so I just wanted to let you guys know that we have some amazing guests. Real quick, we're going to have them introduce themselves.
Hey everyone, it's your girl, it's your girl Tiffany.
She's going to give y'all her story.
I'm excited to be here with these ladies, ready to talk about, still single, and I don't want to be.
You don't want to be. What's up with that? Okay. So who's up next?
Hey everybody, this is Michelle, and I'm ready to talk all things single.
Ooh, okay.
Hey everyone, I'm Kenyatta, and I'm ready for a hot discussion about being single and how to survive.
Now you'll notice we have two glasses on the table. One is liquor and one is wine. I'm just kidding. We got water and wine. Okay, so I'm hoping that you guys are here. Please take part in the conversation. I'm watching the comments as the ladies divulge. Now you can see I have my cards here. I have different questions, conversation starters, craft starters. I got a lot going on. So if you want the ladies to answer any of the questions, any questions you might have, any comments, any topics, we're here for that. I'm right here. I will put your comments and questions right on the screen, and they're ready to answer all your whatever you got. Okay? Let's start it off. Y'all ready? Let's go. Let's toast for the beginnings. Toast. Okay. But y'all know what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need this one in front of the water. I'm gonna need this one in front of the water. All right, so let's just get right into it. We got a few people on here talking back to y'all. So Cece said, hey guys. Hey. We got Rachel on, and we got Lisa. Hey. What's up? And I'm sure you guys are talking to us on TikTok. So you guys can watch us over there also. And Facebook users saying, hey ladies. Hey Facebook users. We love Facebook users. We love the Facebook users. Yes, we do. All right, so Christmas just passed, okay? Right? Just a couple days ago. And we're heading into New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, all of that fun. And I say New Year's with an apostrophe S. I'm not calling it New Year's, okay? I'm not saying Happy New Year's, because that's not a thing. Okay. How is being single, or how has being single for the holiday affected you? What did it look like? And what would you do if you wanted? All those questions wrapped up in one.
Single for the holiday. So the Christmas holiday, New Year's, oh my God, it had me in my feelings. Maybe because I watched all Christmas movies. I was on home and decent and I felt some type of way.
It's a setup.
It's a setup. And then I watched Best Man Final Chapter. Yeah, I felt away. I wanted some natural pajamas. I wanted some Christmas photos. Yeah, I was in my feelings. No, be in my feelings on Saturday night when I don't have a meeting.
So what I'm getting from you is stay away from lifetime holidays. During the holidays,
I
is
can
a
watch
single.
some comedy, some Tyler Perry plays, or something.
Y'all help her, y'all. All right, okay.
I think for me, Christmas is not as much an issue for singleness as the New Year's is, because Christmas is family for me. So I spend a lot of time with family, and that kind of fills the void. But New Year's Eve, like you said, you think about that kiss, that magic, that's when I kind of think about, I wish I had somebody. But, this season of my life, I'm focused on the right person, so I'm okay with, doing a little, self-care love, but definitely needs more.
So with the family thing, like, do you show up to the family thing by yourself and other people have their significant others and that doesn't make you feel.
I mean, the significant other have been around for so long, nobody's bringing them. Yeah, it's not a new.
Like, they not just busting out and having PTA in the middle of the
There's
family.
no pressure to bring, they've been around for a while, so there's no pressure there. But New Year's Eve, you feel a little bit of pressure to want to have somebody.
Yeah, okay. I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I've been single so long that I'm kind of just used to spending the holidays alone. And I've learned to adapt to whatever I wanted to do. I never thought about that kiss on New Year's Eve, because if I wasn't in church in the past, and I was at home, and there's so it just don't make a difference. I mean, or I'm with some friends or family and I'm having a good time. But the part about having that mate for the New Year, and then even if I had someone, and I've been, had some situationships in the past, and I had someone, I will make the conscious decision to be like, I don't want to spend New Year's Eve with you because I don't even know if we're going to get right here. I don't want to do that.
Now, you brought up something we're going to come back to. We're going to come back to the
relationship.
Circle back around to the relationship, because that's a word. That's a thing.
Open up a door.
Okay, so, Tran, say hey, y'all.
Hey, Tran.
All right, so listen. Okay. Now, listen, don't start talking smack about these people, but does your married and or entangled situationship friends, do they get you? Do they understand? Like, do you feel like they get what's going on? Like, does being single affect your sister-girl relationship? Kind of thing?
I don't think they get it. Well, my married friend, that was that. They said, yeah, come on over, you can hang out. And I'm like,
Oh, that sounds like a person. What?
no.
What is that?
I'm gonna feel like a third wheel. So they don't understand. They try to be nice and invite me over, so I'm not by myself, but I'm still gonna be myself because you got two presents. I'm just here.
What if they had a nice pair of matching pajamas for you? I think I was right around.
So,
I think maybe I was wrong.
if they open the door, say, here you go, and then we are in nothing.
Okay. So it affects them in the house on the holiday. What about just regular?
No, just regular, okay, because we just hanging out, it's not a special occasion,
Do you find yourself like, I want to go out and kick it, I want to go hang out, but you're like at home with the people, or,
Then you go to a family thing, I want to call them up, like, hey, let's go out and have a drink, and they get home doing family stuff. So much for that idea.
Got you, okay.
I don't think my married friends, I think they get it. I'm pretty much a homebody. Anytime I have a friend or something that is married, we go out with the girls' night and we get back home. So, yeah, they get it.
I think you a homebody, single or in a relationship, right? So
pretty much.
you the same person, so
I'm the
really
same.
can change.
So, yeah.
For me, I can say all of my very close friends are married. I'm like the only single friend. And when it comes to the holidays and things like that, they invite me. Oh, what you doing? Oh, it's an open invitation with me. You can come over, and then their mates, they like me, we can kick it. It's kind of like a family thing. I don't know they get me, and then I think now it's the point that they don't want me to be alone. Like, literally, they're like, you come over here, we're not doing nothing, you're more than welcome to come home. It's an open invitation.
Gotcha. And you don't feel any type of way about this going on over here?
No, because they mates are usually like my dude, my brother, we cool, so it's kind of like a family. Like you said, it's kind of like a family thing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I should have got some more bigger people.
It's not that. I guess it's like knowing where you are in your singleness. If you fresh out of a breakup, then your friend gonna be like, oh, nice single. All right, I want to know. You got that bad energy, but if you could, play games or like literally, my friend was like,
you come over here on Christmas. I had no plans. Like, I was going to be at home and do home stuff. But I was invited, and I had an awesome time on Christmas.
Yeah. Now, okay, so I get that. That piece of it is great. But on the flip side, like, let's say you got a friend, she's in a relationship, she's married, whatever, and you just want to hang with y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. No names. So you just want to kick it, you just want to hang, but then, so you do kick it and hang, and they always show up. Do always show up to the girl kick it. Now that part, and the friend is okay with it. The friend is like, and then it becomes a whole thing, and here you sitting there like,
you just want some girl time,
Yeah, I think you should express that to that person. Like, leave him at home, his girls night out, like, we're doing this girl thing, or you let me know when we can hang out without your husband. I like him, but I don't hang out with him.
yeah. All right, well, let's see if we can get, let's see y'all get y'all around with it just a little bit.
Oh, boy.
What was your last attempt at a date? What was it like? Describe that experience.
Oh my God.
Please, for the people.
Where did the host get these questions from? So my last attempt at a date, all right, was probably a couple of weeks ago. And I've been on again, off again on a dating app. And I decided, just, I'm bored. To do Facebook dating. Why did I do that?
We'll come back to the dating apps too, by the way.
Oh my God. So I met this person off of Facebook dating, and the message conversation started great. Then we decided to take it to the phone conversation. Okay. Phone conversation started great, and then it just got weird after that. I don't know what happened. The vibe got weird. They decided they were interested. I'm just like, he's like, no, it was one word answers. It didn't match the same energy on the dating app. Let's just say 5 days later, here I am back on this today.
It took you 5 days.
It did.
So, wait, I'm confused. Did y'all ever have can I say?
You already, she's already taken over.
Did
We're only.
y'all ever have a face-to-face date?
No. Oh, that's what I.
Oh, that's what we're talking about.
Oh, see, I'm years ago. I haven't had a face-to-face date in a while.
You can't remember the last
I can't
one?
remember the last one. That's how long it's been.
I think you can. If you think back in the summer, you can go back and think about it and maybe. But that's okay. I don't mind my business. Listen, the host should not know you. Don't sign up for something when the host knows your business. Okay? Come on now. What you got?
I would say the last date-ish situation was probably 2 years ago. I had met someone on an online dating app, and we talked, and we met up for coffee and to meet each other face to face. And the conversation was great. I mean, the interaction was great. But after that, he was like, let's go, let's get married kind of thing. So marriage that's probably a strong word, but he was like, okay, we go together, let's move in together.
Oh, y'all went on a date and y'all go together.
Yeah.
Go together.
He kind of so that was the end of that. He was moving way too fast. So, but yeah.
I haven't had a date recently in so long. I haven't, like for real, like a date. No, I haven't had a date. I've had a hangout, let's go get something to eat, and can you meet me there, and I don't call that a date. But I haven't had a date.
Okay, they're saying they can't hear us. If we speak up, can you hear us?
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear us now?
Can you hear me now?
All right, we'll speak up a little bit. Okay. Okay, so we got a question for the people. How do you approach a man that you went on a date with? This is perfect for this subject. And let them know that you would rather be friends. I pretty much know what most of y'all would say.
Just tell them.
Just say it, yeah.
Just tell them.
If it were, I'm gonna just probably be blunt. It was nice, thank you, but this is friends.
I mean, that's good, but what about somebody who you already go with and didn't even know it? How do you approach it that way?
That was actually an easy conversation to have because at this point, I know what I'm looking for and I know what I want. And at that time, I was like, okay, you moving way too fast. This is just not what I want. And in essence of time, let's not waste each other's time. So,
I'm at a point in my life that I'm not gonna give you no BS. If it's not gonna work out, then we can be friends, and we probably can't even be friends, because then you might try to take up too much of my time, and my time is too valuable for you, so.
Well, so that brings me to this question that's not on the cards, but, so then my idea of dating is the development of the friendship.
Absolutely.
Dating should be determining whether or not you're gonna be in this. And so, like, for them to think it's something more, like, I feel like communication up front is so important. Dating, let them know, dating to me is, we're going out, we get to know each other, and that's it. Like, we're not in a relationship, we're not exclusive. I may date 5 more people this week, if that's what I feel like doing, and you should do the same. But giving somebody the vibe that date means I'm all you, that's how we go on.
Well, when I'm dating, I'm interviewing. I'm definitely interviewing. You're gonna put your application in, I'm gonna read it, I'm gonna assess this, we're gonna go on an interview. And I'm going to be dating multiple people. I'm no more that exclusively dating for an epic fail. When I start that dating, I'm going to date multiple people and may the best man win.
So that being said, I do have something for this. My question was, when it comes to dating in 2022, now we all over 40 on this panel. No matter what anyone says. No matter what anyone says, we all
definitely
which means we've experienced dating in a couple of different decades. I believe probably late 80s, 90s. Okay, I'm sorry. That's a way too many decades. But my point is, what's different now? What has your approach been? What's made you change your approach? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, has it been society? Has it been social media? Has it been technology?
It's a lack of interpersonal skills.
Yeah.
No, people do not know how to communicate.
They don't know how to talk.
They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to communicate. They want to get to know you through text messages. So those type of things, like, a man should be trying to get to know me by dating me in court. I mean, and you know what? Dating me doesn't always mean spending your money. It could definitely, hey, meet me at the park. Let's go for a walk and talk. I enjoy that. I mean, you come to my job, it's in the parking lot. Give me that 15, 20 minutes. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I'll second that. I think that in this age, there's less time in taking the time to get to know a person. It's like as soon as you meet them, it's automatically, okay, we serious, instead of taking the time to get to know each other's person. But now, wait a minute, if you met a man and know what he wants. I'll check.
So I need y'all to share this. Everybody who's watching, share this. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back. Maybe.
Way up, on track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going on track, now we going way up. Now we going way up. Now we going. Keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70.
tuned in. We've been having a fun, crazy conversation with these single ladies right here. All the single ladies. All the single ladies. All the. Okay, never mind. We didn't say we could sing. We just said we were great panelists. We need more viewers on here, so share it, tweet about it, TikTok on it. I don't know what you gotta do, but get some people on here because this is quality conversation. Also, make sure you ask the ladies some questions, even if it's not about the topic at hand, as long as it's about being single. Don't go nowhere else, okay? This ain't that. But if you have a question for us or a comment, we would love to put it up on the screen. So, in our Telegram conversation, which the convo will go, okay? We've been talking about having a list or not having one. What's your opinion?
A list is definitely needed, maybe for you, for the ladies. For me, it was, what I want, what I don't want. I used to get, back in the day, I had over 100 things on my list, and somebody told me, since you want to date Jesus, you ain't gonna date nobody. So over the years, I had to scale back my list and not be too detailed. And so it's good to have a list, know what you want, know what you like, know what you don't want, but be realistic.
Gotcha. Keep the volume up for our listeners that can't hear us.
I think I have a list, like a mental list, but I'm open to it. I'm not like, it's not a set list. They have to have this. They have to check all the boxes. I'm not that kind of person. So I have an idea, but I'm also open to,
Do you feel like it's maybe changed over time?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. The list in my younger years was more physical. Now, and as I get older, I realize what's more important. Personality, morals, things like that really count. Finances, spirituality, those things matter. So, yeah.
I don't have a list, I have a non-negotiable list.
Why she got a what's wrong with you?
Who
picked her? She just showed up with 2 bottles of wine, like, can I be on the panel? Whatever, y'all know. But go ahead, start that conversation.
I have a non-negotiable. I don't have a list because my list is not tall, dark, and handsome with a 6-figure, whatever, 6-pack, anything like that. That's not my list. I have a non-negotiable list of 10 things that has definitely changed, and it's crazy because I looked at the one list that I made some years ago, and I was like, oh, it was so different. And then when I
need to revisit that list.
And I also assessed myself, like, did I stick to that list? But because it was just not a list, and it was my non-negotiable list, I definitely stick to that list.
Got it. Okay, so non-negotiables are, let's name some of them. Come on, put them out there. I want the people to know. You might give somebody some ideas.
Mental stimulation. You have to come to me with a conversation, stimulate my mind before you can stimulate my body.
Okay, that's, you know what, and that sounds great. That really sounds, it sounds great, right? It's a stimulate, it sounds like the stuff that we're supposed to say. And I believe that that's correct, that you need mental stimulation. But, okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just saying.
That's what you want. That's what
go ahead and stimulate whatever you need.
If you got me with the mind, you got me with the body.
What if they just come into the body and get you later on with the mind? Clean it up and talk to you later.
Last things first. No. We gotta put first, we gotta,
you know what? I'm gonna put you in study hall. I want you to think about that. I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna give you a scenario and I'm gonna come back to you. So mental stimulation is a non-negotiable. Anything else?
Honesty and respect.
Okay. And you are going to give that in which you act.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. I think a couple non-negotiables for me is they have to have a relationship with God. I think that, saying they go to church or whatever, but a relationship with God is important to me. Also, learning or knowing, I guess their love language, how they need to be loved, how they feel loved. I think that's important to me because if they don't know how they want to be loved, how they see it.
What if they were open? They don't know yet, but they're open to finding out with you. Because sometimes you meet men and they have a relationship with God, they stimulate your mind, blah blah blah, right? Mm-hmm. But they haven't been shown love language. That's something we found, and women are more apt to go and find these things, but maybe they don't know nothing about that yet.
They may not know what their love language is, but they know how they feel loved. Most men like to, be shown respect. Most men, like to be uplifted a certain type of way. So they know what they like. They may not know what their love language is. Yeah. But having an open conversation with, okay, this is what I need to do. This is what I need to feel loved. Yeah. So because I'm going to tell them that. If you're going to tell them how. So if they can't tell me.
That was just my example. How would I know? That's a piece of dating that we miss so much. Like, I always use the example that, if getting a good morning text for you is what you need, but you never express that during the dating process. Now you're in a relationship and this person is never giving you one day you're going to blow up and he's not going to know why you're blowing up, but it's because I think this is the morning text. And he would have sent it to you every day had you been upfront about it. Or he would have said, I don't do it. And that's could have left at that point. That's right there. You know what I'm saying? So it's about communication, that upfront communication. Okay, Staci said, come on with the non-negotiable list. If y'all feel like it's an excellent conversation, please share it. Please share it with your people. Because this is much needed. Okay, I can't wait to hear this. I had to speak to the people first and everything. I need her to have my full attention.
I'm not sharing all my non-negotiables at the tea table.
I mean, we don't want all of them. One.
My non-negotiable,
Can I get like one? Okay.
My non-negotiable is definitely have a relationship with higher power. Definitely have a relationship with God. I'm not about to pray a man into church. I'm not going to do that. And the other thing is you cannot be doing drugs. That's important to me.
Different. Okay.
Hard drugs.
Not healthy
drugs, but hard drugs.
Yeah, okay, so because as a host, I have to play devil's advocate because you're a Christian, right? And part of our job is to pray folks into a relationship with Christ.
Well, no, you're right. But my thing is, before we get to that relationship, you have to have your own relationship with God.
So it's okay.
I pray for people all the time, but I am not going to be that woman in a relationship and you believing in something else and I'm trying to pray you to believe what I believe.
There you
to get to go to church with me. I'm not doing that.
The feminists are here because they know of what they see. I brought them to the table. That's why
I cannot, my non-negotiable is that at this point in my life, I can't do no more special projects. Building you up to be a project. No more special projects, no more science experiments.
All right, I'm gonna give you, it was 4, but I realized that there's another one. I'm gonna give you 5 categories for a mate. You only have 100%. You have to give a percentage for each of these categories, okay? It is physical, their looks, ability to please, I don't need to explain, financial stability, mental stimulation, and relationship with God.
Okay.
You want me to say them one at a time? So you can put it,
It's got to equal 100%.
It's gotta equal 100%.
You can't, nobody's going, no.
No over, no.
We gotta stop expecting 200% from people just because we.
I just gotta get my calculator out.
Mental stimulation, I'm gonna say 30%.
Okay.
Relationship,
you only have 30 left. I'm just saying, you only got 30
Oh my God,
left. So you said 30 for mental stimulation, 40 for relationship with God, and you have 3 categories left. Are they all 10%?
Financial, 15%.
Okay. So how you gonna split this last 15%? 7.5 on each?
Right, there you go.
Okay.
What was her last two?
Physical and their looks and their ability.
Looks like you got $5.
I'm glad I ain't gotta answer these questions though.
This was different.
It is difficult, but this would not be the big table if the conversation wasn't hard.
I probably would change it.
You could have gave us a heads up on this.
No. Wait till we get to the rapid fire, Okay, so, come on.
I would say 50% relationship with God, mental stimulation. Yeah, I think the rest, the last 4 would just be 10%, because, I mean, I think the rest, I would say mental stimulation will probably be the next one. So that might be 20. And then, yeah, 10 on all the others, financial, physical.
Now, as a woman who has worked on her finances, worked on her credit, done the work, you gonna give this man 10% of his financial stability?
And, I mean, because my understanding of the question is that 10% doesn't mean that their financial is in order. It just means that the level of importance to me. You have to understand that question.
The level of importance that the person's financial stability is what? Is together.
It's together.
Yes. Financial stability in that means to me that they're stable financially.
I mean,
they've done the work, they whatever.
Yeah, but so that's what I'm saying. It's important, but it's not as important as the other two.
Gotcha.
I mean, now,
But if you think about it, I'm gonna say that. Hopefully, I'm not too old to remember it. Okay. You've been over there on that calculator.
I'm confused. I don't even know the 5 categories.
Relationship with God.
That would be number 1 for me.
Looks, no, this is 100%. Physical looks, ability to please, financial stability, and mental stimulation are the others.
Okay, so we're gonna go with relationship with God. So we're gonna go 40% for that, and then
We can't have dead air.
financial stability.
How much?
Financial stability is 20%. Mental stimulation is 15%. Ability to please me is 20%, and looks is 5%.
So now listen. Y'all do, listen, I'm saying this live on air because I mean what I'm saying. When they come up in here with these busted, no, I'm just kidding. Honestly, with these non-lookers, I'm going.
Now it's only 5%. Because I know we get older and things can change, and I believe if I love a man, I'm going to love him from the inside out and not the outside in.
You are so healed and involved. Your wife. She is healed anyway. Nika Clark said hello.
Hey, Nika.
All right, so if you could sum it up, I'm sorry. If you could sum it up to single me, answer the question. What do women want? Let's give the single man some advice. What do women want? Just one thing. I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Don't take up the rest of the show. What do women want? Spa balls.
What a woman wants a man that is going to love them, a man they can trust, a man that can provide for them, and a man that's gonna definitely protect them.
Nice. You guys are being so nice.
And they will have a good climax.
Thank you. Here's what I'm looking for.
Hey, the viewers are going down.
You gotta make her have a great orgasm.
I can't have y'all back because you guys are rude. Okay, anyway, come on. Where is Cocoa Peppermint Stick? Cocoa Peppermint Stick, come on.
I think that women want a man that makes them feel safe. I also think that women want a man that can play both sides. Like,
Be careful with your words. Explain.
a little bit of a thug, but at the same time, you know, they got that, you know, swag where you can take them to a corporate event or whatnot.
In conversation before, we were talking about a wine tasting.
Right.
And that, you know, I was like, but then I had to think about it. I mean, that, you know.
Just like I think men want a woman that, you know, they always say men want a freak in bed, but, you know, take them out,
A lady in the street.
a lady in the street. So I think women want the same thing, but I think, you know, and I think women are looking for men that want intimacy, not always just sex, but, you know, they know how to put it down. But they also value intimacy. Both are equally important.
I'm just saying, both are equally important.
I would have cast for ratchet.
I will make sure that there's ratchet on the panel. Okay, come on now.
All right, so I'm gonna take this to my black group for a minute. I want
Your
this
what?
wants
What you want to take it to who now?
the black fraternity sorority for a second.
Oh, I was like, where is she
I said
going?
that.
Go ahead. She gonna take you to the streets.
I want a Q dog, and for those that don't know, Q dog,
There's nobody on here.
there are, you know, I want the down and dirty, nasty, give it to me all the way, raw, uncut, all that goodness. As well as
I'm asking, you shall receive. I said, and here.
so yeah, I mean all that. I mean, pull my hair, all that. As well as a nice gentleman like a capper, you know, that swags out, you know.
Happened so fast, I didn't know. I went, she
Voice change everything.
I'm sorry, is this the same person? Everybody, welcome to Nisha. This is not Dr. McDonald, this is not Tiffany.
Oh,
You know, just come in and just take it, but then also Courtney.
Come in and take it.
And
Listen.
raw and dirty. Don't take it. Raw and dirty.
Well, in the words of one of my very good friends, wash it. Go ahead.
Yes, of course.
We're 11. We might need another break. Lord,
I think we need
you know, a bad boy, because I love the bad boys. Every woman was a bad boy. As well as a gentleman. Honestly, you know, I mean, that's that.
honestly, I think you just come here for your hair. Wrong.
at that point, pull my hair out of me.
I think that's going out the window right now.
All right, listen, guys. These ladies need a break. We don't let them being very crude and very, I don't know what. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk more to the ladies about being single. Whew,
keep the same energy. Work on being better when I'm 70.
Hey, everybody. Okay, we are back. We had to get some refills after that. Okay. Shout out to Sacred Room Wellness on the mixology. Real quick, before we start back, I want to let everybody know Stiletto Boss Awards are back for 2023. Now, you saw it on the advertisement, but tickets are on sale now. Vendor spaces are flying already. I can't even keep count of them. We only have 20. They'll be gone probably by the end of this coming week. So listen, if you want to get in, do not delay. We have afterpay. Do not delay. We have afterpay. Get in, get your space because you don't want to miss this. And there's going to be over 400 guests there. High ticket entertainment. It's really going to be great. And starting January 1st, we are going to put the nominations out there for you guys. And we have something special this time. We have 20 categories. And it's going to be an amazing event. So make sure you go to StilettoBossAwards.com. Look, I'm not too much wine, but it's okay. StilettoBossAwards.com. You can find information about the awards, what we're about. You can also purchase your tickets and your vendor space right there. And if you get a vendor space, you get your catered dinner and you get the whole event in that one ticket. So don't miss out. Don't delay. We have afterpay. I didn't pay them to say that either. Okay. Y'all, I don't know, but I mean, my lip gloss is gone because of that last good conversation. Let me, I should have done this during break. Okay, so this is a good conversation. If you guys are feeling this conversation, number one, share it out. We need more viewers on here. And number two, talk back to us. We want some comments. We want some questions. We want whatever y'all got ready because we ain't scared. All right, so yeah, I think we have enough. Okay, so now I want Janisha, cocoa peppermint stick, and to answer these questions, okay? Because we know God, we love them great. Now, this question, I want the real. I'm gonna start with you to get, you know what I'm saying? This way we know we get the real.
She gave us the real, this shit from 1:30.
So you're single, you walking in your singleness, you're doing the best you can. People say, be patient, God is preparing you and him. You know, give you that encouragement. God is working on you and working on him and working. Meanwhile, you at the house by yourself and you feeling lonely. And you sitting with yourself. How does that feel when people tell you that? I think 10, 11, 12, 20 a time, and you at the house and you ain't got nobody and you feeling lonely.
You don't know my life till you go buy me some pure romance toys.
You can say, I start down.
Like, go get me some vibrators since I need to be one with my
Put your kids away.
And I need
Put
to
your children away. Don't listen to this right now.
Okay, while I'm waiting, help me out. Go find me some great heads,
That's a product.
Go find me some vibrators.
We got you said, okay. I'm going to,
You asked me.
I did, because isn't it hard for people? It's like, I hope you just pray on it, right? And thinking, but you're not feeling what I feel right now, especially after 40. For those of you who don't know, who haven't experienced the over 40 urge, the over 40 thing that comes over you, it definitely is a thing. So yes. So people are saying the sound isn't really clear, and I get that. You can check us out on TikTok. It's as clear as we can make it, and we will speak up for you guys. Okay, what's up?
I would say, so the question is, what do we say to these people, or how do we feel when people tell us that? I mean, most of the time, it's been a long time since they've been down that road. Speaking as cocoa peppermint stick, I mean, toys, I mean, they are right, but, in my mind, I want that real.
I want you to speak up when you tell people that, because they can't hear you.
Toys are okay, but, at this point,
It's hard to speak up when
you're looking for the real thing. So for me, I mean, it's usually, doing something else other than toys.
That's where we.
If someone tell me and I listen, I know that honestly, that what God is doing for me, He's doing for me, and make my time is His time. But when I get that urge,
Am I teaching you about myself? Because our question was, how does that comment make you feel when you're at home lonely? I didn't ask anybody what you do.
that's what I thought. So how does that comment make me feel? I just listen. I mean, I know that. I know that. It doesn't make me feel, and I'm gonna be honest, it depends on who it comes from, how it's gonna make me feel, and the place that it's coming from. So that's how it's gonna make me feel. If it's coming from someone that I know is genuine, I'm like, oh, okay. So I ain't gonna tell you. No, any good bachelors? I mean, that could probably be a conversation with somebody that I don't want to deal with what you got, and I know your house correct. You're right, I'm gonna wait, because I don't want to be living like you and settling like you and accepting like you. So yeah, I'll wait.
When I thought of this question, I know from experience, not for the single end, but like when I'm going through something health-wise, and I, say what I'm going through, and they're like, well, you got this, and that. Like, dude, that's not what I need right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through a thing, and sometimes I think that you can walk in your singleness and you can enjoy being single, but there are times that it does get you. And the time or the place, you never know. But you definitely don't want to hear what you already know in that situation. Yeah. It's time. I think it's my phone, so you know what I'm saying. And I don't have my watch to make this time. So anywho, what have you discovered about yourself during this single season?
I have discovered a lot. I've discovered what I don't want. I have discovered that no more settling. I'm going to take my time and just wait for whoever is to come for me, and I hope it's soon. I really hope it's soon. But I've learned not to settle. I've learned not to rush, not to jump in after 2 days.
Do you do that? Is that a thing?
That was a thing for me. I met you. Oh my gosh, this was great.
So you were doing what I was doing, and
she's the female version.
I was the female version of that. Yeah. Did you know that? I did that. Knew nothing about that. That's my boo.
Great question. Great question.
I've learned not to rush.
learning not to rush.
Yes, that's the big one. Not to rush.
Okay. What about you?
I would say I've learned more about what I like and what I don't like, and that's okay. It's not, before, I used to try and fit into a box and do what I thought men wanted. But I think I've learned it's okay to be me, and I'm pretty good at it. So, okay. What about you?
In my singleness, what have I learned
About yourself.
about myself? I learned how to take care of myself, how to put myself first, which wasn't a thing in my past relationship. I would try to put that person first and neglect my own needs and things like that. So I learned how to put myself first, and I learned that I'm not settling, and I don't have to accept certain things. It's not good for my spirit and my soul. I don't have to take it.
That's empowering, and I second that. So what I really want to know too is though, what did you need to fix? Like, how did you show up wrong in relationships? Because we got to get out of the fact of they were all wrong, they did this to me, and I didn't play a part in it. What did you need to fix about yourself in order to be better in the next relationship?
I learned to fix that I'm not their wife. I was given all the wifely things, doing the things of being a wife, and sometimes I wasn't even a committed relationship. So I was very nurturing and very giving and spending time and allowing them to take up all of my time, my days, my nights, and everything, and I wasn't the wife.
And that's a great answer, but it's kind of like the answer that we give at job interviews where they say, what's your weakness? And we say, oh, I'm a perfectionist. No, I want to know what was wrong with Kenyatta. She messed up in relationships.
I'm telling you, I was too giving.
That's definitely, okay, fine. If you don't want to give it to us, that's fine.
And I had a smart mouth.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because I was giving her everything, so I feel like I could say what the hell I wanted. She said it on in there. She was like,
But let's be honest, we gotta be honest with ourselves. We always have something we can do better at. And we can't be giving interview answers, man. We gotta do that. And let the dude know, you know, I had a smart mouth, I'm working on that, I'll fix that, whatever the situation is. But if you do X, Y, and Z, she'll come back. Yeah. My mouth is, you know, my healing has not been sealed. That's okay. My healing.
Yes. I would say communication. I don't like talking at all. So
At all.
I don't like talking. So, you know, to me it should be understood what I want. So I think that's one of the things that I did wrong. I started to communicate and set boundaries ahead of time. So they can't say that you know my expectations. Absolutely.
Awesome. Even if it takes a couple more words and you're gone, it's worth it, right? It's worth it. Then you ain't gotta say, now look, I told you, I ain't gonna say it no more. What about you?
I had to learn to love myself and know that I'm worth it. I would go in and just give myself because I didn't know who I was, I didn't know me, I didn't know I was a prize, I was a gimme, whatever it is they wanted. And I have learned over the years that I'm worth it. And you're about to work for this, and you're not about to get this over here.
92 days, Ron Murray.
Right.
Well, there you have it. Well, there you go.
AJ is watching from YouTube, not sure who you are, what your name is, but I'm sure you rock with us. Said, I agree with what the lady said, put me first and not so. I was a little while back. Share that with you guys. So we're going to come to the end of our show. That was a quick hour. We are almost to the hour, and I have a little something for the ladies that they are going to just love. But I just want to say, you know, if you feel like the pink table should come back, we're kind of a sister circle, but the pink table is all about talking about what others may not feel comfortable talking about. We like to be the voices for the unheard, and we like to talk about what other folks need to talk about, the conversations that folks need to have, but they're just not having them because they don't either have the tribe that I have, or they simply are afraid to talk about the hard issues. We're not afraid, as you can see. We talk about hair pulling and raw dog. Okay, all right. So it is definitely a grown-up show. Please don't invite your kids. The next exercise is called one word rapid fire. And we're going to go in this order: Tiffany Michelle Kenyatta, Tiffany Michelle Kenyatta. Do not pay attention to what the person before you has said. Don't take their answer unless it really is your answer. I'm going to say something and you're going to respond. Okay? Quickly. Do not think about it. Lord, let me put my glasses on. I'm like so small. Okay, are you ready? I am ready. PDA, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. No. Romantic dinners or EN?
Romantic dinner.
Romantic dinner. Christen every room or stick to the bedroom?
Listen, every room.
Christmas.
All through the house. Kiss on the first date, yes or no?
No.
Yes. No. When you find when you find love, do you go public or stay private?
Private.
Public. Dating app or no?
No.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I'm with that. AJ is right around with us, giving them answers. Bad date. Bad date. Still friends or cut off?
Cut off.
Quick. Come on.
Still friends.
Yeah. Who should communicate after the first date, man or woman?
Man.
Oh, that wasn't an answer.
Yeah.
Beard and bald or anything goes?
Anything goes.
What's the question? Beard and bald or anything goes?
Anything goes.
Beard and bald. Beard and bald.
Baby!
I think beard and bald.
I think that's her answer.
You might want to learn from your elders over here. I'm just saying. They
Yeah,
sound like they know
yeah.
something. All right, we got 4 more. Praying thug or corporate Christian?
Praying thug.
Praying thug. I don't even know if you ever was right.
Sometimes the thug got me.
Right. That's everything you do.
Sometimes rough or always gentle.
Sometimes rough.
Sometimes rough. Definitely sometimes rough.
All right, constant compliments or random acts of love?
Random acts of love.
Random acts of love.
Last but not least, who's paying for dinner? You, him, a little of both?
Him.
A little of both.
Him.
That's it, guys. You've been watching The Pink Table, the single edition, single for the holidays. Kiana Griffin, owner of Sacred Room Wellness Spa, right in Cleveland Heights. Look them up, Sacred Room Wellness Spa. You need that spa in your life. Michelle Cole, future entrepreneur of Mickey 807 Events. And we're not sure. We done seen them all today. So we got Dr. Tiffany McDonald as well as Tiffany Janisha before you today. Owner of Teach Incorporated as well as executive assistant of Let's Win Sis. Y'all, I am Coach Staci and I have enjoyed this tonight. We will be back with better sound, more lighting. You better believe 2023, The Pink Table is back. Thank you guys.